That's a bit weird. Can you imagine what this is going to be worth? The original ZZAP sampler. There's a bit of damage on the label. Ah, what a cunt. Apart from that, it looks alright. Needs to be completely rewound, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. Unfortunately, someone has actually filled in that section there. I might have a spare copy of ZZAP. I could replace that with. So on this particular thing, you have Gridley's Special Day out. Oh, the day the universe died. Made in France 2, which is Jeff Minter. Revenge 2. Mixie Load and The Last Ninja. What's that on the bottom here? That's just copyright. And side B is Thalamusik. Now someone's written tape counter things on there, but they're not necessarily going to work, although it's highly likely a ZZAP reader would have this particular tape deck, so they may work. Enjoy the jumper, not the silence. So yeah, you get what you're given, mate. Unauthorized resale prohibited, copyright 1987, Newsfield Limited. Of course I don't have the magazine to hand, of course. And thanks to Faki Liddon for his invaluable help and hindrance, ... I don't know if actually the ZZAP team got on. I know Lloyd Mangrum is fake, it's not a real person. I don't know if anyone else was actually a fake reviewer that they just made up. But I don't know if they all got on. I can't remember who reviewed what when, or even which issues had which reviewers. So Blacker works, should really be up there on top of Star Command. But we're running out of space, the hi-fi's disappearing. I'm going to say I've got to charge up my phone. Yeah, I don't know how to play Gridley, so there's really no point playing this. But I think the sensible software thing is like, you know, 3D filled polygons. I think that was the whole thing there. They were like, oh, we've done a pretty fast routine, blah blah blah. Might use it in the game, obviously never did. Condensation. Must have been cold last night. My poor car. It should be in the garage. They should all be in the garage, really. Yeah, no change in the house. Opposite me. That's the thing, even if you get your deliveries online, it's quite possible to get COVID from the delivery driver. You see people who just come right up to your door, breathe into your narrow hallway, and then you're fucked, innit? Welcome to the capitalist pig world of the United Kingdom. So that loaded good. Now obviously Rob Hubbard in 1987 worked quite closely with Thalamus software. What else we've got in the bag here? The Spectrum thing, I think this is the Spectrum. No, that's Commodore. We've got one copy of Commando. Well, I know I've got at least 2 copies. Oh, actually, we've got 2 copies of Commando. But I think one is missing the instructions. Yeah. No, they're both got instructions. And they are both for the C64. Oh look, Ed the Duck. Looks very colourful. Should we play Ed the Duck? I can sense that Cauldron of Stardust would want me to play this. Green Beret we played already. Back up with World Series Baseball. Gauntlet Zevious Double Pack. Ooh! Yeah, so I don't know what happened to this game. That one has a bit of slowdown. Yeah. That one's only made from 2 triangles. That loaded good. But we have, here we go. If this loads, worth a fortune, mate. Because even when it loads, it doesn't say advance of the Mega Camels. I think it still says Attack of the Mutant Camels on the front. Actually, maybe it doesn't. Made in France 2. Remember playing this. Probably with a Competition Pro by then. Hey. So, you'd think the heat from the old TV would help. The heating seems to be on, so this bit of old pyjamas is not really very good for this. The camera just fell off, never mind, mate. This has to be done, sir. Cassettes are on the brink of falling over. What the hell's going on? That's really gone cockeyed, that has. Yeah, we done the cockeyed retro joke already, mate. There it goes, close enough. I've got more windows to do. Enjoy the music. I'll have to put this on the old radiators now. Alright, buddy. Very childish channel, mate. Hey. So it's 2 player only, you know. Is there how you say 2 player, yeah? He's fucking doing better than me, even though there's no one playing that particular thing. Well, not anymore, he isn't. I'm getting a bit of glare from the old window, innit? See you later, mate. Oh, crap. Crap, this actually makes it more difficult for me. So you can perfectly play it as a 1-player game. Shit, that's a bit iffy, that is. When those bloody white vans come out there. Load non-error. Tape sounds a bit funny there, but he's going around the same speed. Right, let's have a look here. So the next thing is Revenge 2. I don't know if that's a demo or a full game. I think it's just a demo. There is no full games on this thing. So Advance of the Mega Camels will be gaining a completely different clamshell that's in mint condition. Because it don't say Llama Soft or anything. Revenge 2 demo. It's a bit like if you put £5 on Lewis Hamilton to win the Formula 1 World Championship. It's a win-win situation. If he wins, then you get a lot of money. Maybe not that much, but anyway, that's why you have to bet £5. And if you lose, well, he didn't win the championship. So like I said, it's a win-win situation. It is actually a Formula 1 weekend, I believe. So I used to watch 3 live streamers up until I'd say about a week ago. We're down to 1 now. Well, actually, what I was trying to say was for a channel dedicated to like one format, like Spectrum, Amstrad, C64. But actually, that channel has done a few non-Commodore things. So it's 2. Right, so it was 4 and we're down to 2. So there's a certain Spectrum one I won't be going on. I only went on that one to see if someone who used to be on those live streams all the time and arrived like 20 minutes early and be chatting in the live chat thing. I was just curious to see if they were back. So I went on that channel the other day, well 2 days ago, and they weren't there, and they haven't been there for months now, so I suspect something's happened to them. And the other one's another certain channel, and I've just decided because he's got time to watch his Patreon prick buddy, who's a clueless prick. He done a video on, like, you know, good shoot 'em ups on the C64, and they had Terminal's Super Scramble, but not Anirog Scramble or Rabbit Software Scramble. You see where I'm going with this? Anyway, he hasn't bothered to watch a single second of my videos, which is partly the reason why I'm not going on the other channel either anymore. Oh, I can't be fucking bothered, mate. No, so once you fuck up a section, it's actually really difficult, this game. So byte loads, and that's all we care about on this particular video. So what's the next thing in here? Oh, it's a Mixie load. So I just wanted to try the Last Ninja demo, really. Perhaps I actually tried the Last Ninja demo before I bought it, but the problem there is I was going to the shops every weekend, and by 1987 I had enough to buy a full price C64 game once a week. Or an ST game every other week. That was a choice I had in early 87. So obviously this has to stop, doesn't it? Can't be that long to load, but yeah, so as soon as it was reviewed in ZZAP, I would have been out every Saturday. You know, as soon as I'd read that review. The ZZAP came out on a Wednesday or Thursday or something, I think. It wasn't a Friday or a Saturday thing. And yeah, I would have bought it anyway, so I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think a cola is the solution there. I've already had the hot chocolate, but without milk, because the milk was a bit suspect. I did used to fuck about with this a lot. Don't sound very Depeche Mode, that one. Casio VL tone, huh? Right, we had enough with that one. We had enough fun, I should say. And here's where the the money shot should come anyway, innit? Last Ninja demo. Last Ninja. Very mint condition. Only a tiny bit of bubbling on one corner of the label. The instructions are almost brand new. There's a crease on the bottom of them. The camera is not moaning about the battery yet, so I haven't really played anything worth a shit yet today. Popeye 2 looks interesting because it looks like they're actually C64 graphics. However, screen pictures may be a different version, but usually if the C64 has Spectrum graphics, the Amstrad version definitely will have Spectrum graphics, because the Z80 coding for the Amstrad and the Spectrum version is usually done by both. I don't have Popeye 3, and these are obviously Popeye by alternative software, because the Parker Brothers Popeye game is actually on cartridge only. See, that's the thing these companies didn't realise. See, people like Atari Soft did do cassette or disc games for the BBC Micro, which obviously had no cartridge port. But for the C64 they insisted on them only going on cartridge. They didn't want to do them cheaper because they were worried that the C64 was going to fuck the sales of the much more expensive Atari 800 48K, which is the only rival to the C64. I'm talking of that time. If you love games like Sorcery and you connect your fucking Amstrad to a proper fucking set of speakers, then obviously an Amstrad is better than the C64. But that tiny little fucking 2cm speaker, it's fucking ridiculous, mate. Alan Sugar was a cunt. He wasn't a fucking genius or no. He cobbled together any old shit and he gave it the old sell. Just like, you go down a market stall with the lower grade fruit and you arrange the best looking ones on the top on the display, and you have the other stuff ready to go, and you just give it a bit of the old banter and you sell it for a little bit less than the much better grade fruit that the other people are selling. And that's how you make money as a fucking barra boy, which is what he is. This must be right, it's a rolling demo. Yeah, it's not Last Ninja 2 or anything. too early for remix. So maybe this was before the game come out. I don't remember this at all. Damn you! Capitalist pig and incompetent fucking millennials. They're all gonna kill me. I think it's the same few screens over and over. Oh, hang on, there's someone there. It's very interesting. Well, I'm enjoying the music. Maybe the graphics are a bit repetitive for you, but there you go, mate. He squats down to do a shit while he's searching. Well, multitasking, innit, mate? Multitasking. Now, of course, my hi-fi doesn't actually work. This one here, and the other one's still packed up somewhere in the house. So I can't play the Thalamusik business, and to be honest, we're going to do that on one of my Dolby HX Pro tape decks, which are probably right next to the box which has got my hi-fi in it. My original hi-fi I bought in 1988. I think I bought that with my first wages to go with my Amiga, which I'd recently bought. First month's wages, I should say. It was about 450 quid. Has twin spectrum analyzers, sir. These are important. Actually, they are important. So I think you heard it. You heard it all before, mate. All before.